Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. This is a Faith Junk Journal with Me episode, working in this faith journal that I made, and I have one of these videos that I put out every Sunday, and there's a playlist if you would like to catch up on any videos that you may have missed that I'll link in the description box below. So just turning to find a page spread that I want to work on and getting my journaling Bible, and I've bookmarked the scripture that I want to look at. It is Psalm 25. Then I'm just grabbing my highlighter, and I highlight quite a few verses in this psalm. There are so many good ones, and I'll read those out to you, and then I'll share how that's speaking to me, and then what I do on the page spread for today. And as always, I hope that it is encouraging. So let me read out what I highlighted. O Lord, I give my life to you. I trust in you, my God. Show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Lead me by your truth and teach me. All day long I put my hope in you. The Lord is good and does what is right. He shows the proper path to those who go astray. He leads the humble in doing right, teaching them his way. The Lord leads with his unfailing love and faithfulness. He will show them the path they should choose. So when I was reading through this one, it just fit with the whole theme of this year. My word for the year was trust. So I love that. Oh Lord, I give my life to you. I trust in you, my God. I was like, oh, that speaks to that element. And this whole idea of show me the right path, point out the road for me to follow. My scripture for the year, way back in January, along with the word trust, was Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. Seek his will in all you do, and he will direct your paths. So again, that ties in with that. And then just at this end of the year, going into a new year where there is more uncertainty and the unknown, and what is the new year going to bring, and all that kind of thing. This verse or verses in this psalm was just encouraging me again that we don't have to know, we don't have to fret, we don't have to worry whenever we don't know what's coming up ahead, or whenever there's a fresh start, or whenever there's a new year we're going into. We can trust God and know that he will always show us the right path, and that he'll always provide a light on our path. No matter how dark the path is, he'll always shine a light on it, and he will always give us the next step. We might not know what the next year will look like, or the next 10 years of our lives will look like, or even the next month of our lives may look like, but he'll always give us the next step. And even in a grander term, like with our purpose in life, he'll always give us the next step. And we don't need to know our grand purpose right now. Often he reveals it to us in little steps, year by year by year. And as long as we're just faithful and obedient, following him, trusting him, leading by his, going by his lead, we'll always just be on the right path, even if we don't know where it's headed, and even if we're not there yet, and all that kind of thing. We're right where we're meant to be, right here, right now. He is patient. We could learn from him and learn a bit of patience from him. He has got perfect timing. And I love that, we can trust it because, he is good. He does what is right. He shows the proper way. He is a good leader. He leads with unfailing love and faithfulness. So, he's trustworthy, he's reliable, he's dependable. We don't have to know all the answers. We don't have to have everything together. Even with our flaws and failings and fears, he is good to us. He is kind to us, and he'll always put us on the right path. And I love this idea that even if this year you went astray, even if this year was a year of straying, or maybe this month or last month was a month of straying, it's okay. He has always got the ability to put us back on the path. We're never too far gone, never. You may be like, oh no, I'm too far off the path, but he's okay. He's okay with no matter how far you wander off the path. He can always bring you back. He is faithful that way, and he is loving that way. He loves you so much that He will pick you up from wherever you are and get you back on the right path. And you can trust that about him. So yeah, I just kind of wrote about how this passage sums up the year for me, trusting God in the unknown this year. How, I had to move house and I didn't even know where I would live, and just a lot of unknowns this year. But he came through. He came through in every area, and he showed me yet again that I can trust him, and that I can trust him with next year. I can trust him with every year after that. And he will always, always show me what to do, and he will always lead me with his goodness, kindness, and faithfulness, and love. And just enjoy the journey. Just for me, I can be a bit more on the scale of a bit of a warrior, a bit thoughts leading towards more of the stressing out side. So it's always encouraging for me to just remember, just relax. He's got it. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, just getting my pen and writing this out. Oh, all of the pieces that I use to decorate this page spread come from Stationery Pal, by the way. So if you like what you see, all the things around me on the desk come from Stationery Pal. I am just loving using their items. It's just made journaling so much easier in this journal. And there's a discount code in the description box below if you want to check that out. Because when you get some items with Stationery Pal, and if you use that code, it helps me out too. I think I earn a little bit of a commission, if that's what it's called. So every little bit helps. every single little bit helps. So thank you so much for anyone who has taken up that offer. And then I just got a sticker. I think I showed them a little bit before. They're little travelers stickers. I think there's 4 sheets, and they just say things like Traveller's Notebook, Travellers, the world for all the travellers who have a free spirit, for all the travellers who have a free spirit, hello, I'm a traveller, destination, and all those kind of travel words. So I thought I would include one of those stickers today, because it's all about, what path are we going to travel, and what path is before us, what road are we going to take, and to know that even when we don't see what road we're on or what road we're supposed to take, that God will always have us on the right path, and he will always lead us to the right path. And so as travellers on this road of life, on this journey of life, that we can trust him on this journey. Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. He will show them the path they should choose. So if you're questioning and if you're wondering, what am I doing next year? What am I doing with my life? What should I do? Should I take this job? Should I study this? Should I move here? Should I stay here? That can be a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questions, but just know that God's with you. He will help you. He will show you the way. And I don't know if this is going to help anyone, but if God isn't showing you the way and you're trying to choose between 2 or more options, know that sometimes he just gives us that free choice, and he's saying, if you choose this way, it's okay, I'll be with you. And if you choose this way, I'll also be with you, and everything will be okay. You choose, and you don't need to stress, you don't need to worry that you're going to make the wrong choice, because actually both choices are good. And he's saying, you have agency in your own life, and he's given you power and free will and authority, and he's saying, you my lovely daughter, you choose, because whichever way you choose, I'm with you in that decision, and it's going to be okay. Good things will happen if you choose this way, good things will happen if you choose that way. So if you don't hear clearly from him, we don't always need to hear, yes, go this way. Or we don't always have to have a sign necessarily. That's something I had to learn. That sometimes he might be silent. And what I learned is when he's silent in those times, it's because he wants us to choose. And he wants us to, work out, listen to our own heart, and listen to our heart when it says, because he's going to be with us regardless. And yeah, I love that. I love that. Like he says, trust me in my silence. Trust me in my silence. Trust your voice. I gave you your voice. So trust me that I've given you your voice. You can listen to your voice. Trust me that I've given you your heart. I've given you wisdom and discernment. You choose. You choose. You have that freedom. And you don't need to be paralyzed by that freedom of choice. Just know that, be at peace with whichever you choose. I'm with you, and you'll be on the right path. I love that. So for those who, yeah, that might be relevant to some of you. For others, God's clearly saying something. Trust him in that. You might be pulling back and being like, no, I don't want to, but trust him. Trust him in that. He's got you. He's good. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that was encouraging. Bye, guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in November. Without you guys, I cannot do what I do, making these videos and teaching journaling courses, making journals and sharing journaling inspiration. So a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you guys. You are helping the mission of Willowbound Journals, which is to bring light and life into people's lives through creativity, beauty, and storytelling and inspiration. So if you would like to become a patron in December, I would be so appreciative. I'll leave the link below to that in the description box. And there's also links to my Etsy shop and my Instagram, the Facebook community page, my personal Facebook business page, and also links to my journaling courses. Thank you so much for being here and joining me on this amazing journey. And may you journal your life because your stories matter.